Appalled and blindsided, those words being used to describe the feelings among President Trump's top military officials after the president's controversial tweets banning transgender people from serving in the U.S. military. The president tweeted, "After consultation with my generals and military experts, please be advised that the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military." Well, for now, no directions have been given as to how or when the ban could take effect. I want to bring in our legal guys to discuss the potential legal ramifications surrounding this ban. Always good to see our Avery Freeman, a civil rights attorney and law professor in Cleveland, and Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney and law professor, joining us from Las Vegas. Good to see both of you.
Good to see you, Frederick.
So Richard, the president says he consulted generals, yet, as far as we know, many generals said they were blindsided by this. What kind of potential legal protections could transgender troops have if indeed the president were able to order they no longer be able to serve? What kind of legal recourse could these troops take?
Well, Fred, first of all, it's just yet another blatant embarrassment this week by the White House. This tweet by the president filled with lies and more lies from this administration and a complete, utter disregard for the Constitution of the United States. Man's never read or understood the Constitution, never been trained or educated about the U.S. Constitution, Fred. This is just hypothetical right now. This was a ridiculous tweet, obviously to divert attention from the Russia investigation and from the devastation and the healthcare crisis this week. It has no basis in reality. It's just a tweet by the president. It's not an executive order. It's not an order. It's not in place. Mattis was completely blindsided, as was the other military. So the administration lied when they said the president received direction from the military. There have been studies commissioned, Fred, to show that the approximate transgenders in the military from the last year have had no adverse effect on troop readiness, have had no adverse effect on morale. These are some of the issues the president would have to prove as a rational basis. It just doesn't exist.
That's right.
This is all hypothetical. It's never going to happen.
And Richard, last word?
Yeah, there's about some 6,000 or 7,000 transgenders in the active military service since the last year. These are brave men and women fighting to represent this country, and they've been blindsided. The generals have been blindsided, and the American people have been blindsided. So I agree with Avery. I don't believe this is going to go into effect, Fred. I think it was a diversion from everything else going on and just more lies from this White House. Sad.
We'll see.
Very sad.
Richard Herman, Avery Freeman, always good to see and hear from you.
Good to see you.
Thanks so much.
I see you, Fred.